A warm welcome to the India-Australia Business Summit. We extend gratitude to all of you, sirs. We have with us today Mr. Ajay S. Sriram, President, Confederation of India, Honorable Mr. Andrew Robb, Minister for Trade and Investment of Australia, Mr.
Honorable Mr. Andrew Robb, Minister, Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan, Minister of State for Petroleum and Natural Gas, Government of India, Mr. CEO, Rio Tinto Group, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to welcome all of you today for the Indian industry has very strong ties with the city of Sydney, and we look forward to working with you to strengthen these linkages further. We're delighted that you have been able to take time out to join us on this very special occasion. I wanted to take this opportunity to highlight that Andhra Pradesh, under the dynamic leadership of the Chief Minister, has clearly emerged as a reform-oriented and industry-friendly you at the business event that we had organized during Prime Minister Abbott's visit to India in September. We are also delighted that you have returned with such a large business delegation. The sheer size is really a proof of what the interest is, We are confident that the roadmap provided through the interactions at this forum a long way in intensifying visits. Key amongst these is the finalization of the agreement on peaceful use of nuclear energy. To have played a role in both these visits. In fact, over the years, CII has had a rich and vibrant engagement with Australia. Let me highlight ventures. Defense. CII and the Australian Industry and Defense Network in 2014 to support the common initiatives of Australia and India in aerospace, defense, and homeland security training for doctors and other paramedic staff working in the fields of HIV and AIDS medication and prevention. Paramedics over the last some years. However, this is only the tip of the iceberg. There are many more areas where we can work together.
Respected Andrew Robb, Minister for Trade and Investment, Government of Australia, Honorable Minister of State for Petroleum and Natural Gas, Government of India, Sri Dharmendra Pradhan, the Honorable Michael Bruce, Premier, Minister for Infrastructure and Minister for Western Sydney, Honorable Mr. Ajay S. Sriram, President, Confederation of Indian Industry, and Chairman, Senior Managing Director, respected Sam Walsh, Chief Executive Officer, and also respected delegates from Australia and also from India. If you see today, we are feeling very happy. The amount of delegates from Australia, I think in the history of India, this is the first time so many delegates under the leadership of minister has come. This is the result. Recently, Australian Prime Minister visited India. After that, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited Australia. Now these two countries are having so much of confidence. That's why so many investors are here. By seeing all of you, I am thinking our Honorable PM has given a call, Make in India. Now it is a reality that is going to happen in India. I am totally confident on that. Before that, if you go through in India, we see very interesting, very inspiring time for all of you. Why I am saying it is a deadly combination, Australia and India. where you are having less population and more land mass. Where we are having more population, that to young population, with reasonably good land mass. If you come with enterprising management bandwidth, I am confident India will transform, and at the same time, you will have a very good time in earning money and also name. You are all well off in money. I am seeing that. Why I am saying this? Australia, 23 million population. India is 1200 million population. 1/100th of our population is our country. At the same time, if you see GDP, more or less equal. That is where you are. In India, there is so much of potential to utilize. In that background, I am placing some slides before you. If you see India and Australia, we are having similarities. We are English speaking. We are having maximum number of English speaking, thanks to British people. We are the colonial colonies of British. Because of that, finally, we are very fluent in English. Similar culture, similar industries, similar opportunities are available both the countries. But India, you started economic reforms earlier. We started economic reforms 20 years later. But we had some problems. If you see here, up to 1904 areas I am earmarking. One is 1947, we got independence. From then up to 1991, 4% rate of growth. After that, economic reforms we started. Up to 2004, we got excellent advantage. Again, 2004 and 14, we had a setback of political leadership. That decade is a lost of decade for India. Now you are all aware, new era has been started. That is our Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi has come. First time after 25 years, we are having a stable government, no coalition. And at the same time, clear-cut majority people has given. Even we are having good relations. Even in NDA, we are partners. 2 ministers are from our side, and also government of BJP, 2 ministers are in my government. That is how we are working. But why I am saying, this is very, very inspiring time. Our Honorable Prime Minister is very keen to develop India. We are having right leader, right man, right time, right place. So things are going to happen in the near future. We don't have any doubt about it. If you see next slide, in Andhra Pradesh, I was CM for 9 years in combined Andhra Pradesh state. Recently, Andhra Pradesh was divided into 2 states. At that time, I developed information technology in a big way. I was very strong supporter of economic reforms. CAI worked with us in a big way for 9 years. That is how we placed Hyderabad on international map, not only information technology, even in infrastructure. Today, this is the advantage new state. It is a virgin state. If you can see here, second largest coastline, 974 kilometers, 30 urban centers, large number of gas wells, 24/7 power supply. There are opportunities. From East Coast, Andhra Pradesh is one state, positioned towards East Coast. Even my Honorable Minister Pradhan is also my neighbor, that is Orissa. But is Andhra Pradesh centrally located. We wanted to make Andhra Pradesh as a logistics hub for Southeast Asian countries and also a gateway for India. It is possible. We want to do that. In that experiment, even recently, our Honorable Prime Minister has announced Sagarmala projects 2. One is from Visakhapatnam and Kakinada. Even if you see from Andhra Pradesh side, all developing countries or all progressive countries are looking towards that. Singapore, Malaysia, and also Thailand, Indonesia, Japan, South Korea, and also China, Shanghai, Shenzhen. Ultimately, Australia is far away to a certain extent, but to enter India, you have to come to Andhra Pradesh route only. Or otherwise, all the way you have to go from here to Gujarat or Orissa. It is central located. That is how it is positioned very well. Even we are having very clear, there is a challenge because of new state. There are opportunities. We had a clear vision, be amongst the top 3 states in India by 2022, be the best state with high happiness index by 2029, be the most preferred global destination logistics hub for Southeast Asia, and get to India by 2050. That is our vision. To achieve this vision, we have prepared 7 missions: primary, urban, industry, infrastructure, and also services, skill development, social development. These are all 7 missions we have prepared with a detailed action plan. The road ahead, 5 grids: water grid, gas grid, road grid, power grid, fiber grid. And also we have taken up 5 campaign modes on education, on agriculture, on poverty, and also on Swachha Andhra Pradesh. PM has given a program, Swachh India Bharat. In that Swachh Andhra Pradesh, Neeru Chettu, to balance environment. These are all the 5 missions, campaign modes we have taken up. Here, we are benchmarking all our indicators within India. Ultimately, we want to reach best in the world. In that direction, we are networking best practices, innovations, and also technologies in a big way to achieve that. The state is totally very good natural resources. If you see here, agriculture and horticulture base, and also young skilled people, and also large mineral deposits, and also dairy, and also strong marine sector. These are all the advantages we are having in Andhra Pradesh. If you see here, easy of doing business. Already we have started single desk, not even single window. If you send your application to the single desk, within a period of 21 days, all our clearances will be given. It will be online, e-biz we are using. Even afterwards, any big project, mega project, we will work with you on person-to-person basis, and then we will clear at the earliest. Even port policy is ready, industrial policy is ready, textile policy is ready, even IT policy, and also electronic policy, innovation startup policy. These are all the policies we have prepared. It is available now. And also path-breaking initiatives undertaken by the AP to facilitate investment. World-class capital city. It is a rare opportunity after bifurcation. We have to construct capital now. We are planning world-class capital. Even Honorable PM is extending all cooperation, Government of India. In this, we will build world-class city. There are so many opportunities, even starting with education, you can name anything, so many opportunities are available. Even we have started Smart Village Ward program. Ultimately, we want to make Andhra Pradesh smart Andhra Pradesh. Even here, if you see land bank of 400,000 hectares is available. Abundant water resources are available. World-class infrastructure, new ports, airports, smart cities, etc. 24 into 7 power for all. 20 Mbps for households, bandwidth we are going to connect. These are all the infrastructure we are going to provide. If you see here, already central government pilot projects initiated in Andhra Pradesh, Sagaramala, Visakhapatnam to Kakinada, 4 ports are integrated. All infrastructure, inland and connecting to other places, it is going to happen. Power for all, 3 states government of India announced. One is Andhra Pradesh. New waterways, 895 kilometers of 1095 kilometers national highway passes through Andhra Pradesh. E-Biz we adopted. Next month we are going to inaugurate. Then anybody wanted to business, you can log in, you can send all the details. It is our responsibility to clear all clearances within 21 days. And any big project, mega project, case to case, we will discuss. And at the end of the day, we are going to give one escort executive to serve you without having any difficulties. I wanted to be top 20 in the world on easy of doing business. That is our main aim. All these things I am assuring you will clear everything possible. Now technology is so strong. We need not bother about it. Once you send application, it is our responsibility to serve you. You are coming here to put your investment, then that is how we are thinking in a big way. Even Government of India after bifurcation, they are going to give some special incentives for Andhra Pradesh. It is a new state. There also you will have an advantage. Tax benefit, easy of doing business, infrastructure, these are all the deadly combinations. So many potentials, fisheries, aquaculture, mining, agriculture, food processing, sports, health, healthcare, life sciences, education, innovation, tourism, utilities, transport. These are all the various opportunities available in Andhra Pradesh. On fisheries and aquaculture, you are very strong. We are aware. That is how we want to integrate with you. In Andhra Pradesh, we are also very strong in India. 50% of aquaculture exports are from Andhra Pradesh. Another thing in agriculture, mining, if you see, Australia is having so much of mining resources. We are also very strong beach sands, varieties, granite, limestone, bauxite. These are all various resources. Even our Honorable Minister is here. We are having very big deposits of gas. Now he is going to lay pipeline all over the country. Gas has to be given from Andhra Pradesh. That is how we are having strong base on natural gas also. Even agriculture and also processing, you are number one. We are having huge opportunities in this. Oil farm, citrus, spices, tomato, chilies, turmeric, we are number first place. And also cashew, we are number second place, mango. And also so many areas, we are number 1, 2 like that. But unfortunately in India, processing is very low. Value addition is very low. There are abundant opportunities on agro processing in India. We are starting nearly for each district one agro mega food park. Their agro processing, we want to take it up. These are all other opportunities, sports. I am very happy to listen, to see from Australia, 23 million, you are very strong in sports. Business also you are doing very well. Everything, it is a business, and also you are integrating with growth sectors. Even in India, we are having 1,200 million population. Sports is totally neglected. We want to develop sports in a big way. There are so many opportunities. Education, you are doing very well, even private universities. I am very happy for that. Vocational education, skill upgradation, you are very strong. We want to associate with you on skill upgradation and also education. We want to make Andhra Pradesh as a knowledge state. As on today, most of our youngsters are working all over the world. In Australia also, 500,000 population, 100,000 population are my province. They are all professionals. I am very happy for that. Even healthcare, there are so many opportunities for that. Even ultimately, opportunities in the utility sector, power and gas, so many, LNG, even Honorable Minister is very kind enough. He has sanctioned. One, we have started the work, another is in the pipeline. That is how LNG, oil refinery, we want to go in a big way, cracker unit, and also petroleum downstream industries, we are working. Even airports and ports, it is a virgin land, so many airports, so many ports, total infrastructure we are concentrating. There are opportunities for that. And ultimately, if you see here, This is where all Australian friends has to understand. Australian area-wise, if you see, 76,92,024 square kilometers, whereas India 32,87,590 square kilometers. Coastline, if you see, 35,877 Australia, whereas India 7,500. My Andhra Pradesh is 9,974, second in the country. Population, yours is 23 million. India is 1.2 billion. Andhra Pradesh is 50 million, double than of Australia. Small land, but double of Australia. Your urbanization is 89%, ours is 31%. Literacy, you are ahead. GDP 1.5 trillion Australia, 1.8 trillion India. But GDP real growth rate 2.7, ours is 4.4. Recently, first 6 months 5.5. Even Andhra Pradesh is going at a higher level.